Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. Let's see. Oh, I'm 3 minutes behind. I tell you why I'm 3 minutes behind. Because I literally thought I hit the go live button and I didn't. I've been here. I've been talking to you. You haven't been here because you haven't heard me. You didn't reply because you weren't there. So I literally thought that I hit the go live button. Hey, Cassandra, how are you, honey? I was just saying that I was here on time. And I literally thought that I hit the go live button. And then I looked up and I'm like, oh, I didn't hit the go live button. So that's why nobody was here talking to me. I've been here talking to myself without even recording any of it. So I am doing another. Hi, Lisa. How are you? We are doing another template today. You guys, I'm going to show you what we're doing. I saw this bag. Beyonce was carrying this bag and I absolutely love the bag. Of course, this is kind of a sample of what Beyonce was carrying. So I named this the B bag. I made this template. You open it. There you can put all of your little goodies, your gifts or whatever inside of there. And then you just squeeze it back close. That is the template. Look at the detail on this baby. So here's one that I made in black, just to give us a little example of the variations that you can do on it. Again, look at the details. The fine little details always make a difference on your bags. You can put whatever gifts you want in there um, to give a person. I just love it. Beyonce was carrying a heart-shaped bag, shaped exactly like this. And I'm like, yep, I got to duplicate it. I got to make it. So I spent a little bit of time yesterday manufacturing and creating, not yesterday, Friday, yeah, working to create this. So now let's put it together and I'll show you what I've done. This template is available on my Etsy shop. And you guys know I love to make templates. That's what I was saying when I thought you were here with me. And I was talking to myself because I hadn't hit the go live button yet. Um, I'm lagging. I hope not. I don't have anything on that would be drawing power from me today. I have everything closed out. I hope I'm not. I'm sorry if I am. I've got everything closed out so that I won't be drawing power off of anything. So I don't know why it would be lagging, my love. Hi, Shantae. Hello, Marvelous. Hello, hello. Is everyone else dragging too? All right, so here we're just putting together the embellishments right now. It's called the bee bag because Lady B. Oh, my voice is not where my mouth is. That might be YouTube. I'm sorry. That might be YouTube lagging there. But I have nothing. I'll move my mouth small. I'm sorry. But there we go. That's the queen bee right there. So that's one of the embellishment pieces. These two embellishment pieces, I do duplicates, right? You don't have to cut out duplicates, but I like to cut out duplicates because I want it to be nice on both sides, right? I want my item to be nice on both sides. So I tend to cut out duplicates when I know that both sides will be seen. Like with the bee technically maybe only one side will ever be seen, but for those folks who love to look at products, and if you open it, the bee will be seen on that side. So I duplicate it so that it will be nice on both sides. Steve Jobs. I read a book by Steve Jobs who, when he created the Apple products, his philosophy was to make sure that when you're creating something, it looks just as nice on the inside as it does on the outside. And for me, that was mind blowing in terms of crafting, because you do want an item to be as nice as you can get it on both ends, right? I always say, my mom tells me, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. I like the black and white one. Thank you. Thank you. So, all right. So I put the first piece together. This is kind of the middle of the bag, and I outlined it in the gold trim, because this one, if you see this paper has gold in it, I think it's going to be cute to just pull out all the gold out of this paper. So we're going to put all of our pieces together first, and I will show you how simple and easy this bag is and how quick it could come together. I probably just jinxed myself because I said quick and I said easy in the same sentence, and we're on live. So y'all know what that means. That we're going to have to fight off the enemy. Let me put this in. Just glue these pieces. Now, these are the offsets. I do offsets on all of my templates or all of my designs, as you guys know, because I believe that layers and offsets make your project look so much classier and better, right? I mean, truth be told, we could have done an offset on this part too if we wanted to. But look at that Tiffany blue. Can you guys see that? That's that Tiffany eggshell blue. And it goes with this paper perfectly. Matches this paper perfectly. So I'm just going to put together all of these little pieces, and then we will start to assemble the bag. So tell me, how was the last 3 Sundays? Y'all thought I forgot. This is our first Sunday back since I took off to do plays. How was your last 3 Sundays? Did y'all miss me? Because I missed you. I mean to tell you, it is amazing to me how connected you can get to people that you don't see face to face, and in many cases you've never talked to, but you guys are always here in the comment sections, and I love it. Your Sundays were boring. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right, so on this portion of the template, you see I have the perforations. I'm trying to get it so that it's so much light. I don't want the light to block it. See those perforations? That is where we're going to fold it, right there. I put little perforations in so you know where everything is, because I like to go into great detail to make sure it all lines up properly. It would be no fun if this became a big guessing game. No fun at all. So I do the perforations so that you can get everything to line up properly for your fit. And when I said it would be no fun, the first thing I thought of is I have a friend that used to always say, "Hun, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun." And that just popped in my head when I said no fun. All right, so since we have 2 of them, we will do that again. I had a lot of fun doing the play. I missed you guys tremendously. I came in on Friday and did some just hanging out time crafting, and I was glad to see you jump in. Those of you that jumped in on Friday, thank you so much. That filled my heart with joy. I literally hadn't been down in my craft room for quite a while. So I think I caught one day in the middle of the week, and then I caught Friday that I came down and was able to do some crafting, and I got happy. Crafting is my happy space. All right, so these are the handles, and I used two duplicated. I cut this out twice. Now this paper that I'm using is 110 pound cardstock. So it's thick in and of itself. But I still do um, two cuts to duplicate it or to layer it on the handle because I don't want the handle to break if you put something that's a little weightier in it. I want you to be able to carry the product. And these is the best way to do it. This is the best way to do it. Let's see. Never heard that saying before. Oh, yeah. It's a friend of mine who was a hunter, but he would say, hunting ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. That means when that little rabbit has the gun, again, there is a perforation for you to bend it at. And perforation to bend it. When that rabbit has the gun and starts hunting after you, it sure changed the way you look at hunting. Okay, so this is stiff now for real, y'all, for real talk. Like this thing is not flimsy at all. But we need to bend it so that it'll look like a handle. See that? If I bend it just like it is right now, it will crack. The paper will crack, and that's not what we want. So to soften the fibers, I'm going to spray a little bit of water on it. Okay? In order to soften the fibers, I'm going to spray a little bit of water on it, and that will help soften the fibers. And you don't want too much because, after all, guess what? It's paper. So you want to mist it, and I'm just spraying off to the side so I don't get all my other papers wet. But you can see I just mist the paper a little bit so that it will help soften it up. And I'll run my bone folder across it now, and this will help prevent it from creasing and bending the paper. And I could do it a little bit more. You just want to be soft with it because you don't want to warp the paper, but you definitely you don't want your bag handle to be cracked up or bent. You want it to have smoothness like handles do, right? And this paper is thick, so you definitely want to try to mold it, and the water will help you mold it. There we go. So now I don't have any cracks or creases in there, or bad ones, I should say, right? Okay. So what are we doing? We're going to, I keep getting hot and cold. When I have the heat on, it's too hot. When I don't have the heat on, it's too cold. So we're going to now glue all of these handle pieces together. This is the handle. We'll assemble the rest later. I'm not lagging anymore. Good, thank you. Do you spray both sides? I do, Lisa. I spray both sides of the paper since it's so thick. But normally, if you were going to spray your paper, you wouldn't have to spray both sides of it. But because we doubled it up and it's thick paper, I sprayed both sides of it to give it some, to help it so that it'll curve for me. So I have one embellishment there. And I'm going to put it on this side as well. And these just line up on the edges, just like that. It's created to fit right inside of there. Let's hold those down. And then because we want to be extra, why not just go ahead and put our little gold embellishments on it now. These are just some little gems that I picked up on a package from Hobby Lobby a long time ago. And you can see how hard they are. But that's going to make our bag look like it is really hardware. And that one didn't want to stick to this, but it stuck to everything else. Oh, there it's because a little glue dot came off of it. Put that one. Come on, baby. And then let's stick this back on it. So yesterday I had there we go. Right? Turn off some of the lights. I can never tell how to get the right lighting, but I'm gonna shut off some of those lights because it looks like it was too bright. And we'll do that again. I had no real plans for yesterday because I didn't have, it was like the first Saturday that I didn't have anything to do. I was going to stay at home and just relax, right? Chill out. There's our handle, you guys. And then my daughter texted me. Well, I did have to work. I worked from 11 to 1 or 11 to 2. And when I was done with working, I was on my way home with nothing really that I needed to do. And my daughter texted me and said, Mom, I got a flat tire. How'd you get a flat tire? Trying to avoid a pothole, I hit the curb. You're kidding me. Because your donut is already on your tire because you got a flat tire a week and a half ago. So a week and a half ago, she got a flat tire and don't know how that happened. Something in her tire or drove over something. And so I wasn't going to buy the tire. She was going to have to work to save the money to get the tire. So she'd been riding on a donut. Got it. Now she has two flat tires, you might as well say. And I'm like, girl, are you kidding me? And it had snowed the night before, so there was snow on the ground, two flat tires. So my husband and I spent the majority of yesterday getting two tires for baby girl's car. Even though I was like, I'm not gonna get you tires because you need to do it now. She has her tires, but now she has to figure out, I don't know. I guess I have to figure out if I'm going to make her pay me back or not. But yeah. And listen, I know you guys will probably be like, well, why did you buy the tires? Because I don't want to have to drive her around. She needs her car. She works, she goes to school, she has other stuff going on. And I have a life too. I don't want to have to drive her around. So if I didn't get her the tires and she only had one spare, then I would be punishing myself. And I wasn't going to do that. So I just went ahead and bought the tires. But it took about 5 hours of the day that I didn't do or that I hadn't planned on. And y'all know me. After that, I was pooped. My mind was tired. My brain was tired. I didn't want to think about anything. So I just came in the house and rest. I did come down here and escaped from all of them. From the world. Okay, so this has perforation as well. You can see that in there. And you just line the front up with the back to help it on the perforated line so that your bag will be assembled. And that's what we're doing now. We're assembling our bag. All right? Because this paper is so thick, you do want it to dry before so it doesn't separate or move. So let it dry before you start working with it or bending it or any of the sort. It'll only take it a few minutes for this glue to dry because this art glitter glue is amazing. I love it. No, that's her blessing from you. Right, Lisa? I'm trying to teach her how to be independent. And we've gone through this the proper use of charge cards for these kind of emergencies and yada, yada, yada. And as normal fashion, she's made some of her own decisions. So it's frustrating. But anyway, yeah, I wasn't planning on spending my time after work with changing tires. So here's where I'm going with that. Today, I went to sit down in a chair. Again, I'm just folding this on all the perforated lines, you guys. I put the perforations in there. You just bend it on there. It makes it very easy. And everything lines up to the perforated line so you know where stuff goes. Okay. So today, I went to go sit down in the chair. And my thighs started screaming to me like crazy. Because then I'm like, why are my thighs so sore? What did I do that my thighs are sore? Yesterday, bending, squatting, trying to let down the jack. and showing her, because I made her learn how to change a tire yesterday. My husband and I did it, and she had to watch, and then she had to jump in and help do the tire as well. So that was her lesson learned on how to change a tire yesterday. She didn't just get to sit and go, "Oh, mom and dad will do it." Nope, you get to learn how to change a tire too, baby girl. Maybe then she'll rethink about hitting curves and stuff too. Right? All right, so this is the bottom of our purse. If you look at the purse, it has kind of a V shape or a dip in it. So our bottom has the perforation, the cutout here, so that when we dip it, it will flex and dip with the purse. And we're just going to let it bend. I did not put perforations down the side because I just wanted to bend. I didn't want to put perforations there. So we're going to glue the sides, go all the way to the edge with the glue. And if you feel like you have too much, you just use your finger to try to brush some of it off. And I do one side at a time. That way that I can manipulate and maneuver the paper. It should line up right on the edge. And you can see this is why I do one side at a time. Hold that down firm. I have that lined up. And I can still work with the other side without it being stuck down. Because it has that shape in it, it makes it a little more challenging if you glue it both at the same time. So now we're just going to flip this down and glue this second half. Okay? And bring it up, align it to the edge. It should fit perfect. Press it down in the middle. Wipe off my glue squeeze out. And then I'll use my bone folder to press it down and make sure that it's sticking. So that's my base. Cool? Y'all still with me? Y'all quiet today. Guys are quiet, quiet, quiet. I'm drinking my coffee with French vanilla creamer and peppermint extract added to it. All right. Now we have that piece added to it. Let's add the sides, which we bent up already. And we're going to add one side at a time. We'll start with the bottom. And you might ask the question, well, can you add the sides before you add the back on? You could. You could. It's up to you, really. Whatever way makes it work better for you. I like to do it this way because I like to try to keep everything plumb and square. So look at how strong this paper is. You see how that thing is standing up like that? That is some good paper. This is Basil from Joann Fabrics. It's 110-pound cardstock, and the color, it's a Tiffany blue, but that's not the name of the color. The color is, what's the name of it? Mint Julep. Mint Julep. Mint Julep. Julep. Mint Julep. This is some strong paper. And personally, I love the Tiffany color bags, so that's why I decided to try this one. Okay, so we're going to put, again, use your bone folder to make sure everything sticks. We're going to give those a chance to dry. While that's drying, if you see here on the paper, maybe you can see it better this way, I made a perforation line to run across the middle where you want to fold that down. And we're going to fold it down. There we go. We'll fold that first, and then we'll add our embellishment piece right in the middle of this. And low key, I forgot to add it on here, or I would have done it before I glued it all together. But that's okay. Make sure you get glue on the corners because you don't want those to lift up. Now the embellishment piece does not have perforations in it on purpose. Center this and get it on here. So the embellishment piece will, look at that. Oh guys, that's so pretty. So pretty. Let's get a little bit of that dried up glue off of that. Use my glue eraser to get some glue squeeze out that came out onto the gold. Out. And scrape it down. Garnish it down. And bend that. Okay. Oh my God, that's so strong. That paper is strong. All right, let's put the sides on. Now we're going to glue all our sides in. And just do one at a time, making sure to get to the back edge because this is the part where you don't want a gap in it. And again, if you put your glue on there, you could take your finger if you're like me and just glue it down, glue it in, rub it in. If you don't like to touch the glue and feel your product, that's okay too. I'm a touchy-feely crafter, so I don't mind getting my hands dirty. And here you want to start at the bottom to make sure that it's plumb and that it's closed in, that it's aligned, that everything aligns. It's lined up good at the bottom. Just take your time and then bone folder it closed. And if you wanted to, you could make an embellishment for the inside. That would be cute, wouldn't it? Let's do it. I have some paper left. Some of that paper left. So I am going to do that real quick, y'all. I'm going to cut that out. I didn't think about it before, but why not? We're here together. Let's do it. Because that would be super cute. It's just going to add to it. And it only take a few seconds to cut out because the purse is, I mean, it's just one cut. No perforations, nothing. So I feel like I'm rushing. How we're doing on time? We're only a half an hour. So while I'm doing this, I'll just talk to you guys and say, hey, y'all. It's so quiet. Why are you guys so quiet in the comment section? Like, y'all don't want to talk to me? It is so quiet. I've never seen it this quiet before. Kind of making me worry. Did I lose y'all? Do you know when, I've said it before, when people take off time on their videos and stuff, then folks find other things to do. And I don't blame them, but you know. So it's always dangerous for crafters when we have to take time off or be away from our normal routine because we lose people. We definitely lose folks. So, okay, I am working on cutting this out. I'm not sharing my screen because hopefully I'll just get it set up and go quicker than having to navigate to share the screen, blah, 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 blah. And then it will come back while this is cutting and do the other piece. There we go. All right, you're here. Thank you. The cardstock is pretty. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go back. Okay, so we have that piece done. We have the back. It's cutting, so we'll see what happens. And let's run this again. So yeah, we got the tires, got her all situated. She She is back on the road again with 2 new tires now. It's funny because it's actually 3 new tires because she had just bought 2 this summer and she was going to work and save her money to buy 2 more, and she didn't get there or hadn't gotten there yet. And but one of the new tires that she had purchased went bad, or that was one that she had hit and broke yesterday, busted yesterday. So baby girl had to completely realign her dreams now of what she's going to do, because she's got to get her. She's got to make sure car maintenance is included in her budget. Okay, so we cut this piece out and we're going to add that right inside of there just like that. We could even do this piece if we wanted to, but I'm not going to make you guys sit through all that. And I'm not really sure that I have enough of this cardstock left to do it. This cardstock right here, I found at Hobby Lobby. That looks nice, and it covers up all those pieces inside the flaps on the inside too. I found this cardstock at Hobby Lobby. It was in a clearance package, a pack of papers that was on clearance, and you didn't know what you were going to get, and this was one of them that was inside of it, and I thought, sure, I'll buy it. I like to buy those clearance packages. It was like $4.95 or $5.95. I use them when I'm making templates. I use a lot of paper when I'm making templates to cut and try and fit together and throw it away and cut and try. And so I like to find that cheap paper so that I can make my templates off of without ruining this expensive paper. Because this paper right here from Joann Fabrics, it's 79 cents a piece of cardstock. Usually I try to get them when they're on sale, but even at 79 cents, if you're throwing away 7, 8, 9, 10 samples while you're trying to cut and size and put together, that can become quite expensive. So if I did 7 of them, that's $7.80. And if the template doesn't move, then that's a waste of money, right? So as crafters, we've got to think smarter, not harder, or, waste less so that we don't have to, we can keep crafting, because crafting can be expensive. All right, so I put glue on both of these bottom flaps this time. I forgot to do that because we want the bottom to line up. But I start by lining up one edge, pushing the bottom in to make sure that it lines up. And at the bottom, then I'll come around, hold it in. Come on, baby. Come from the inside and press that together. I'll come in with my bone folder and try to help it. And then I'm going to glue this other edge. Wipe the glue off of there. Making sure to get to these tips, because these are where it will come apart or separate at first if we don't get those corner tips. Wipe off my glue squeeze out. Press and hold it. And now I'm just going to go inside and bone folder it down. All right. And squeeze in the perforations. And there's my bag. That is a sturdy bag. When I tell you that is so sturdy, look at, isn't it perfect for Easter? That's what that is perfect for. Okay, so let's put now our bee, because this is the bee bag in honor of Beyonce. We're going to bend the perforation there and put the bee on and glue at the top these pieces. Yes, you want to glue it, and I'll tell you why in a minute. And hold that till it closeth, till the glue adheres, and wipe off any glue squeeze out. Now you could use a magnet for this, if I were covering up the inside flap here, if I were covering this up on the inside flap, which would be super cute too, right? I could take a magnet and put behind this and a magnet behind that, so that I could just close it with a magnet. But because I didn't do that, I'm going to use some of these um, Velcro dots from the Dollar Tree. I like these, but I hated that if you open it up once, it doesn't seem like it wants to fasten again, so, or connect again. So that's the one thing I dislike about these. I'm going to put a little glue on the side to help it, and then we're going to stick it right at the tip of that B. And then put another glue dot in the middle there. Then I'm going to close my bag so that it connects right in the fold and stick that down. Yep, I know it would come off, but the glue stick gave me an idea of where to put it at. That's why I did the glue. Now I know that's going to go right there. I'm going to press and hold that. And press and hold that. Press and hold, press and hold. We're going to let those dry. While I'm allowing that to dry, let's put our little handle on that we created. Glue our handle. And we're going to center the handle right on the edge of the, make it straight, and press and hold it, because the handles, it's thick, so it doesn't want to stay down, but we definitely want to hold it. That's what it looks like from the top side for you guys. Wipe off any glue, squeeze out. Hold that handle, especially at the perforated edges where the bend is. We want that to stick on there. All right, we've got that. We can now close our bag. There you have it. Isn't that adorable? I'm going to bend this down inside just a little bit so it doesn't look like it's sticking out like a sore thumb, right? But let's close the bag up. That is so adorable. I love it, you guys. It's the bee bag is what I've named this one. And a magnet probably would be a better connector since this paper is so strong. These Dollar Tree Velcro dots don't want to quite hold it. Or you could put 2 Velcro dots on each of the sides and help it hold it down. Maybe I'll do that. Let's do that. Let's put some more Velcro dots on it. We'll cut this one in half. Let's see. You do this so effortlessly. If we try to do this, it would be no. I appreciate you saying that, but you know, I made the design and I put it together, so I've just spent a little more time focusing on it than but you can do it too. It is absolutely created for ease of creation and making, because you know, when you do gifts for people, you really want to be able to gift it in a short period of time. So you can make this bag for somebody at the drop of a hat if you need to. Imagine this. Oh, I threw those over there and they went on the floor. Imagine this being a baby shower, or like in this case, your Mother's Day. You can load some um, pink, what is that stuff called? Tissue paper inside of here. You can put pink tissue paper in. You can put some bath bombs. You can put a candle. You can put some candy, a gift certificate. Now that sticks so much better by putting the extra dots on the side. You can put candy inside of this. That is a gift that's ready to give right there. You can make a few of these and have them ready in your favorite colors and multiple colors. You can even do this in darker colors for you can do, oh my God, imagine, think about like baby bags. If you're going to a baby shower, you can do a theme for babies. You can change the letter from a B to a C to an S to a whatever you want. You can do that to make it your absolute own. But that is, and this bag is so stinking sturdy. I mean, and this one is super, super sturdy because of the grade of this paper. This is the same brand of paper from Basil. It's not as stiff as this, and they're the same, just different colors. So you just have to, when you work with the paper, you just have to think about that and what you want it to be. I didn't get all the glue in there on that one. So let me glue that down. See that? Even I find things later on after I come back that aren't quite the way that I want them to be. But this is great. This is fun. I think the only thing I would do is instead of adding the Velcro dots, I would add magnets to them so that they snap over, and that would make this an absolutely very, very, thank you, Katina. That would make this an absolutely very, very classy bag that you would not be afraid to gift a gift in. So the template is on my Etsy store. It is there under B bag. I love it. Now I got to figure out who and how I'm going to gift these out. I know you're probably going, well, Sharon, why'd you go through all this for the handle? Because embellishments matter. Because embellishments matter. Look at it, just looks so much better than just a plain old bag. I'm not a flower girl. It's pretty, but I still like black and white one. I get you. I hear you. This is the black and white one. And low key, look at that. That one has flowers, but they're just grayed out inside of them. And this is some of that paper that I found too in that little bundle. This was in that bundle that I have found that I got at Hobby Lobby. And this paper, even though it's the same brand, same style, it's so much thinner than this paper. This one is heavy. And this one's nice. Both same size. You can make these any size you want to. That's the other thing. You can make them smaller or you can make them larger. But how about this? How about if we made these for somebody's birthday party and all of the treats for the birthday party were included inside of that? I think I might do that. I might try to do that and put that on my TikTok store. Yeah, super cute. Okay, one last thing I want to show you. Lisa, I did try the cat eye nail polish that you sent me on my pinky. I don't quite have it yet. I still need to figure it out, but I'm working on it. I got one more pinky left, so I got one more pinky, so I could try it on this pinky and see. But I don't quite have it yet, but I'm working on it. And then when I perfect it, I'll let you know. But thank you for sending that to me. And I think this will be great with on a craft project that I have an idea that we can put this acrylic nail polish on it and then use the cat eye magnet to make it shine and stand out. So I am working to try to perfect this, but thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate you always thinking about me and sending me stuff. You don't have to do that. I'm not saying that because I want somebody to send me. That is not the case. But because she did, I absolutely want to thank her and let her know that I tried it. I'm going to try it, and we're going to create some stuff with this. All right. Y'all, we done early. We are done early. There it is. There are gifts, our creations for today. So let me know what you think in the comment section, and I will see you guys maybe through the week. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe tonight. Maybe, I don't know. I need to try to go live on TikTok. So who knows? We'll see. But until then, stay classy, and I will see you in our next video. Talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye.